Yo, what's good? Real Flow, back with another video. Spider-Man's not in the back, still not in the back, just because I've got a different background now. For the lighting, makes it look better. I just can't afford to have Spider-Man in the back at the minute, and he's kind of busy working on No Way Home. He's like still doing the press run and shit, so can't get hold of him right now. But he's still going strong on cinema retention. Let me tell you that. He's about 3 months in now since he dropped No Way Home, so I'm going to teach you how to get as good as Spider-Man on cinema retention, NoFap. You know how you do it. Everyone's been approaching it wrong this whole time. By turning it into a challenge, you're actually making it harder for yourself, because you're already admitting to the fact that it's a challenge and it's something you're going to struggle with. Yeah, so stop telling yourself that you're going to have to go for a certain amount of days and you'll experience these amazing benefits, because chances are you might not. Like, you might go for 2 years and you might not see any benefits. But the thing is, it's the better option than staying addicted to PMO and watching PMO, because you're going to be 10 times worse off. The benefits you experience by letting go of PMO are so much better. Well, there aren't any benefits to being a PMO addict. So if you stop watching porn, then you're going to experience these benefits. You might not be able to fly within the next 2 years, might not be able to shoot lasers out of your eyes in the next 2 years, but you will be able to have a better grasp on your life. And what you need to focus on every single day is the fact that you're free. As soon as you decide to do NoFap, as soon as you decide to stop watching porn, make a vow to yourself right now. Look in the camera and say to yourself, I am never going to watch porn again, and mean it from the heart. The second you do that, be happy. Infinite water, diving deep once again. Pee. Be happy. Pee. Take that, take that, take that. You need to be happy. You need to be elated that you've just decided to stop. In the book, Easy Peasy, they use it like this. They say like this. They say, decide you're going to stop watching porn. And don't mope about it. That is the key to breaking free. You need to be positive every time you think about the fact that you've given up porn. Because if you're not, then you're just going to feel like you've sacrificed something, and you're going to just want to go back anyway. At the end of the day, you've not sacrificed absolutely anything. The only thing you've given up is you destroying your own brain, destroying your own relationships, destroying your own time, destroying your own ability to focus. All these things that you're letting go of in favour of improved concentration, better equanimity, ability to handle your thoughts a lot better, emotional control, stoicism, happiness, overall enjoyment in life. These are the things that you're gaining back from giving up PMO. And you need to focus on those positives every single time you think about doing it. If you're saying, oh, I've got to go to a certain amount of days and I'll be free, you're never going to be free, because you're going to be constantly thinking about the fact that you've sacrificed something for these X amount of days. Instead, why don't you think, I've done this many days, something amazing for myself. I said, oh, I've survived 30 days on NoFap. Survived? No, you've actually been living better, you just haven't had the ability to recognise that. Those 30 days you've probably been feeling a lot better than you would if you were watching porn and you were masturbating. That's what you need to focus on. You need to be elated every time you think about it. If you say, oh, I'm giving up PMO, you're already conceding to the idea that you're sacrificing something. So your brain is already going to be like, oh wow, I need to go back to that thing after I've given up for this period of time, because it must be good for me. If I'm giving it up, you're not. You're stopping. You're just stopping. That's it. You're stopping, full stop. You're never going back. So it's not a matter of, oh, I've done the NoFap challenge, I've done 30 days. You've just stopped altogether. I know a lot of people talk about this like this is the stupidity of No Nut November, because it promotes the idea that you have to go 30 days and then after 30 days you'll be cured or whatever, or you'll have it's an achievement. Yeah, well, obviously it's an achievement. It's a great thing to be able to go that amount of days. But it should just be a thing of just give it up altogether. There's no point, literally, there's zero benefit to being a PMO addict. Zero benefit. That's what you need to understand. It's not that, try not to focus on the idea that it's bad for you. Try not to think, oh, PMO is really bad for me, it's horrendous, I hate it so much, and it's destroying my brain, or I'm not going to be able to have a functional life if I keep PMOing. Because your brain, when you get told that, is going to look for the nearest thing to correct that fault in its brain, basically. So it will go back, it will use the quickest thing it can, which is obviously the PMO. It's the easiest thing it's known for so long, it's been programmed to know. But once you realise that PMO does nothing for you, it's not that it's necessarily, well, obviously it is bad for you, but don't focus on that, just focus on the idea that it just does nothing for you. It's not, there's no point even doing it, because you're not going to get a benefit from it. You're going to feel worse after you've done it. It's just, there's no benefit whatsoever. If I had to count the number of benefits on my hand of being a PMO addict, here we go. Nah, bitch, there ain't any. Zero, zilch. Doesn't fucking exist. It's all a fugazi. There's no such thing as PMO benefits. Stop PMO. And be elated, be happy, be grateful. That's an amazing achievement. Just think about that every single time you're going to relapse. Well, you don't even, when you have an urge, don't tangle yourself in with the urge. Don't think, oh my god, I'm having an urge, that means I'm still addicted, I'm going to relapse now. That's not what it means at all. All an urge is a sign that you're free now. See it as a sign that you're free now. Think, oh my god, I'm having an urge. Oh wow, I've been free for so long now, I don't even think about doing that anymore. Every time you have an urge, just think of that. Your brain will eventually train itself to think like that every time you have an urge. So if an urge comes up and it's like, oh, it's so strong, I feel like, oh, it's gonna kill me. Oh my god, boobies in my head, boobies in my head. Just think, oh my god, I'm free. That's so great. I've been free for so long now. I don't even have to think about that anymore. I don't do that anymore. That's not something I do. And then your brain will be like, oh, all right then. Seriously, like that sounds like a load of trash, but it's complete facts, and it's worked for me. Like whenever I have an urge now, I'll just be like, oh my god, it's so good that I'm free. Like I don't entertain those ideas anymore. And your brain will be like, oh, alright then, just carry on with your day. But yeah, NoFap isn't this daunting thing, and it shouldn't be seen as that. It's a blessing, it's an amazing thing, and you just need to approach it with that mindset every single day. And eventually it'll just become second nature to you. You won't even, it'll become embedded in your identity, which is something I talked about in my last video about NoFap. It's just getting it embedded in the identity, and then once it becomes part of you, it's not hard to brush off whatsoever. Row, row, row your boat forward onto the river of success. That's my new outro. Thanks for watching, boys, as always. Peace out.